He says to me, on the 23rd and the 24th of September 2025, I will come to take my church. 2017, in a vision, in a dream, I'm taken to heaven. And there in heaven, in a throne room, I see Jesus sitting on his throne. On the floor, I could see there was a mist. And I could hear a sound around, as if the sound was the sound of a war. It was like something is coming to the world. That's what the impression I had hearing the sound. Something very, very, very serious is coming to the world. So I looked at Jesus. He was sitting down and with his arms resting on the arms rest of the throne. Again, without opening his mouth, with his mind, and I could hear him very loud and clear. He said to me, I am coming soon.
Sure.
So when he said these words, he started to stand up but holding the arms rest. So he was standing up, but before he could fully stand up, as he was standing up, power came from him, harmlessly blew me backwards out of heaven, through the sky in seconds. And I landed on my bed. The moment I landed on my bed, I woke up and I cried. Because when I was crying at that moment, I was feeling his presence in me so strong. My wife was sleeping next to me. She said to me, what's wrong? I don't know why I said this to her, but this is the answer that came out of my mouth. I saw a man in heaven. Those were my words. Fast forward, 2018. Again, in a vision, in a dream. I don't see him in this dream. But I hear a voice so loud, his voice so loud. And he says these words. And to the people who are listening, please pay attention to what I'm going to say. Mark the words that I'm about to say, because none of the words that I'm saying are going to fall to the ground. None of these words will be empty. Because they come from God himself. In other words, they will be fulfilled. He said these words in a loud voice. I didn't see him, but he spoke in the voice in this dream. He said, there will be no World Cup 2026. He was speaking of the Men's Soccer World Cup. Because life on earth will not be business as usual for those who are left behind. These are the words he spoke to me.
That's in 20?
He said
26.
20.
No, I'm saying you received that in 20 what?
2018.
6 years ago.
That was many years ago. So that's what he said in 2018. After he said these words, I woke up. Me, I'm not a fan of soccer. So in that moment when I woke up, I did not know when the last World Cup was.
And when the next one
the
is
next
coming.
World Cup that is coming, when it would be. I did not know. So I researched. Is there going to be a World Cup
in
2026? And then I discovered there is going to be a World Cup 2026.
Sure.
And this World Cup is going to be in America. Okay. Fast forward, still in 2018. I wake up. This now, this vision is the last one. This is the main one.
That's the main one? You just got a date. What do you mean?
Yes, but this one that is coming is actually the main one.
Phew.
So I was sleeping one morning, early morning, I wake up. I'm awake now, I'm not dreaming. I switch on the lights and I am reading my Bible. I read my Bible and Jesus appears as, you know,
Yeah.
you guys are sitting opposite me. He appears in front of me in a white robe this time. I'm looking at him and he says these words. From the time Israel became a nation in 1948, there will be 77 years to the Exodus. Now, he used the word Exodus, but he was talking about the rapture.
Okay. He's soon coming.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Remember, I'm not dreaming. I'm looking at him
Telling you.
as he's talking, without his mouth opened. Remember, he's
Thoughts.
speaking through his
The
mind.
spirits, yeah.
He says to me, on the 23rd and the 24th of September 2025, I will come to take my church.
There's a date.
There is a date. On the 23rd and the 24th of September
2025.
2025.
So what happens 2026 now?
2026, what he was telling me is that by June, the world is gearing up towards the World Cup, right? But by June, they think the World Cup will happen. But after the rapture of September 2025, the chaos that would be in the world, the destruction, the devastation that would be in the world after the rapture, there will be no World Cup 2026.
So it's like
In other
gearing
words,
up
the
remember,
world-
he's coming to take his own. So which means the ones that are not in Christ, they are remaining.
They are remaining
But they're going to
behind.
remain in chaos, basically. That's what you're saying.
Let me finish up his message.
Oh yes, yes.
After naming the 23rd and the 24th of September 2025 being the rapture day, he then says, then after there will be a 7 years tribulation on earth on those left behind. And then he says, on the 15th of September 2032, I will return to earth as king. So on the 23rd and the 24th of September, he said he would come. It is going to be, if you are aware, a festival of the trumpets. It's in the book of Leviticus chapter 23.
It's in the Old Testament.
It is celebrated over 2 days. It's the 23rd. This year is the Jewish festival. It will be celebrated on the 23rd and the 24th
of September.
It actually falls on one day. But because of those who needed to confirm first because they marked the day by sighting the new moon. So if they sight the new moon on the first day, so that day they celebrate the Feast of Trumpets. Or if they sight it on the second day, then the second day becomes the celebration of the Feast of Trumpets.
Okay.
So he says to me, another thing that I forgot, he says, in these 2 days, no one knows which day or hour I will come. This is what he says.
Okay.
So the 15th of September, when he returns to be king on earth, it will be on the day of atonement feast. It's also a festival that is a Jewish festival that is
That's
celebrated.
2030.
That's 2032. That's 7 years
7 years
later,
after. Yes.
after 2025. So I am here to warn South Africa and the world that Jesus is returning. If you are found without Jesus in your heart, in your life, if you have not given your life over to Jesus, time is closing in. The set time that God had put for people to receive Him, the period of grace that Christ has given, God has given the church to reach out to the world so that they could receive Jesus and be saved. But now that time is closing in. Within 3 months, the world would be an unrecognizable place. We are only left with 3 months, or just a little over 3 months, and then the rapture would happen, where millions of Christians all around the world, including South Africa, will disappear in a split second. And after this great disappearance, after the removal of Christians in the world, then the judgment of God is going to fall upon the world for 7 years. This is what will actually lead to the world ending.